Greetings. Well, I'm going to guess that a whole bunch of you out there have been going, where is that Green Garden guy? What happened? The Green Garden guy, he passed away. Rumors are greatly exaggerated. I am still alive. I've just been on a honeydew list for almost a week or more. Even guys like me periodically have to leave the garden, go into the house and hang towel rods and put in pipes and you name it, okay? So I've been away from the camera and I've been away from the garden too, with the exception that there are crops that had to come in, and so we picked cucumbers and sold them to the food basket. We picked peppers. I picked lilycoy, and then Ellen's been very busy picking white pineapples for food basket and drying them all, and so that's been a long, arduous process. They want many packages of dried white pineapples. So we've kind of been out of the garden here for a little while, and you can actually see here from looking at my string beans, I should have been picking for me. So this is Polomoho, and it's looking good. It's looking good, other than that Bill didn't get out here in time, and some of the beans got a little bit big. But past that, it's really doing well. Anybody who's tried to grow string beans here in Hawaii should know if you have the wrong variety, it doesn't work out very well. So in explaining why it is that I haven't been on the web all week long, it's because I've been doing home repair. Down over here, the floor next to me is the toilet in my master bathroom. And it took me a while to figure it out, but every time the wind blew hard, it smelled like a hippo fart in here. And it finally dawned on me that the wax seal at the bottom of the bowl apparently had breached and air was seeping through. So that was the worst job of the week, was pulling the toilet bowl off and replacing the wax seal. It smells wonderful in here now, though. Yep. Ellen keeps a can of this stuff around just in case it starts to stink. This smells like oranges, but when she uses that, I have to take out this bottle here of liquid ass and get the normal smell back in the bathroom. So here I am in the other bathroom, and here we've been hanging towel racks, mirrors, and the like. Got done hanging this new towel rack. Got another one there. Then over here, we got a little ring for hand towels and a mirror with a swinging arm. And so the next thing that I did was I hung the television set on the wall on a swinging mount over here that as accordion comes out, you can move it around and all that. That's been sitting over here in the closet for a while. I haven't wanted to deal with that because we have the door behind me is a pocket door, and so it slides into the wall, and figuring out how to get the bolts into the wall for this thing with the pocket door, blah blah, it was a problem. And then sitting right over here in the middle, I have an old tuner, an old Pioneer tuner, and a couple of speakers, because Ellen said she wanted to listen to the FM radio while in the bedroom, so we hooked that one up too. But the big project this week was kind of garden related, I guess. Salvador Luquin and I. Salvador is the son of the gentleman that runs Luquin's Mexican restaurant down there in Pahoa. Salvador does landscaping, mowing, and things like this, and so anybody who's interested in looking for him, he cooks over there, usually in the evenings at Luquin's. You can run into him, just yell in the kitchen. I recommend bringing him around to help you with projects. Anyway, Salvador and I came in, and we went and Salvador dug the trenches and helped lay the pipes, and then I came through and finished the plumbing off over here. In the nursery, we now have hose bibs on every table, and the hose bibs go from here all the way up onto the hill, turn and head straight out into the garden and go right into the garden. We came in tied into the existing outside water faucet here and put in a shut-off valve so I can isolate the outdoor plumbing in the nursery from the house. And we dug a ditch all the way down that way. And we put in a faucet at this nursery table, a faucet at this table. We got room one over here. We went up the slope, put one up here at the top nursery table, put in a spigot here at Ellen's orchid table. And at long last, I finally put a hose bib out here in the vegetable garden. Water in the garden! So that's been about the size of it, folks. Yeah, you know, pipes in the nursery, I guess that's gardening. What I plan to do with the hose bibs here is two. One, I'm going to shorten on my hoses so I don't have hoses laying all over the nursery. This will allow me to use maybe a 25 foot on the end of each table. All right, so that's going to be an improvement, because currently I got hoses laid all over the place. Somebody going to trip on them sooner or later. They're expensive anyway, and they break down. So that's part of the program. The other part is I do believe I may hook micro sprinklers up over the top of my tables that I can connect to these bibs here, and I can control them manually. We don't usually need very much water in the nursery here, and we need even less in the garden. Ordinarily, gardening, the only time I'd turn that thing on out there is if I just put in a bunch of cabbages or onion transplants, and it doesn't look like it's going to rain for a few days. In the nursery, though, it only takes about 2 days of dry weather, and on the small pots, I'm out here having to water everything. So it was about time that I got this done. I am very happy about it, and it came out pretty decent. So aloha, y'all hang loose, and happy gardening. I'll be back to it soon, don't worry.